PlayStation 5 Pro. The graphics will look prettier, but you still won't be at 60 frames per second because it's not just about what you're rendering, it's about what you're simulating. And all of the hordes that are sort of in that game, the swarms, it's just too much for the CPU seemingly. Now, what they didn't say is that there is an option for developers to increase the clock speeds by 10%, but 10% of something that's low is still low. 10% plus is still low, so that's not going to help. And your colleague Alex said to me this morning, well, what about GTA 6? Is this going to run at 60 frames per second? That's a simulation heavy game historically, and I would say probably not there, which is probably going to upset a lot of people. But every single GTA game has been 30 FPS, sometimes struggling to hit 30 FPS. If they're pushing simulation just as hard in GTA 6, I'm not seeing anything in the PlayStation 5 Pro that's going to get you to 60 FPS if the base machine can't do it. If it can,
Alright, Sony, what y'all got for us, man? Hopefully something good. That console is not it. Charging 700. Anybody that's new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, join the family, Brother Sacrifice TV Gaming. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Astro Black game, okay. Not bad. Free add-on, okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Nicholas Ducey, the studio head at Team Asobi. We couldn't be happier with the reception to Astrobot and to see how much joy Astro is bringing to homes all around the world. On behalf of Team Asobi, thank you so much. Now, we still have a few surprises up our sleeves. Today's trailer was a sneak peek at a DLC we'll release later this year at no additional cost. We'll have more to share soon. But for now, let's enjoy the state of play.
Listen to me, burnt one. If you're intending to walk the midnight walk, you better be sure to keep your spark safe and burning.
While I was in the black, I had a dream. There was a monster in the woods. And on you go, like a moth into the burning light.
VR game.
Thank you.
Who took the sun away? Little soul, you charming little wanderer, where are you off to now?
And so it was that the burnt one and a small flame took a wander down the midnight walk.
That look alright.
I don't remember when it happened, but I remember how I felt. Father told us to hide when they came to our house. Then they took him away. Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore. Everyone had fled. She said the country was sick, but we would be okay. Mother always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed. We were both wrong. They live inside our heads.
What is this? Sorry.
My story is a tale of rules rewritten by nuclear fire.
Oh, hey, Serdar!
Have you seen Yana?
Something happened.
She's in no state to be wandering out in the metro alone. I need to go after her. Their bodies arranged in some sort of ritual. Please, Just let Yana be all right. What is that? I keep hearing other voices on the radio.
You said there were people there.
Did you not hear any of that? Yana, is that you? I'm seeing things. Hearing things. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes we need to become the thing we fear. To prevent something worse.
Alright, let's get past these VR games, man. Keep saying VR stuff.
So, how did it feel to learn the truth about the night sky tragedy? Long ago, you humans slaughtered each other until the whole world lay in ruins. And yet, you have been granted another chance in Auroria. It must be the will of your beloved Mother Goddess. However, I still have no trust in your kind.
Okay, now we talking. Damn, shell on fire.
Prove yourself. If you survive this trial, perhaps you might become one of us.
Alright, that was the best trailer so far. Easily. Just like Pokemon, but it ain't Pokemon. World.
Thanks to Pocket Pair for that new look at Pal World, an incredible open world survival game that's launching today on the PlayStation 5 console. We have a few more games with breaking news today, starting with the return of two beloved RPGs from the original PlayStation.
Your dreams, magical thoughts, all things are real unless you dream they're not. In your dreams, love is the plot, carried on wings of hope.
Lunar Remastered Collection brings together Lunar the Silver Star Story Complete and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete with updated visuals, widescreen mode, and more.
Instantly we see it, the time to grow and be it, when everything is pinned on a hope.
Lunar Remastered Collection comes to PS5 and PS4 in spring 2025. Two updates on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Here we go.
First, the Radical Reptiles DLC, which adds Mondo Gecko and Mona Lisa as playable characters.
Okay.
And for no extra cost, a remixed in-game soundtrack featuring some amazing guest composers. Both of these updates arrive later today.
Bet. I can ride with that. or Sonic.
Huh? I've taken on another form?
And yes, you heard right. Keanu Reeves is joining Sonic X Shadow Generations as part of the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack. This update is inspired by scenes from the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie and arrives December 12th. The Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack is included in the Digital Deluxe Edition, which lets you play the game 3 days ahead of its October 25th release date.
Oh yeah, that's fire. Movie gonna go crazy too.
Hello, State of Play. I am Sakaguchi, producer of Fantasy and Neo Dimension. 手作りのジオラマを使ったファンタジアンネオディメンジョン150も作りました。そしてランダムエンカウントを貯めていっぺんに戦ったり、スキルの起動を操作したりと単式バトルにも新要素を盛り込んでいます。音楽はファイナルファンタジーシリーズで共に歩んできた上松さんです。PlayStation 5にて2024年12月5日発売、どうか皆さんにプレイしていただけたらと、願っています。
We're just over a month away from the release of Dragon Age the Veilguard. Let's check in with BioWare and Electronic Arts for an extended look at a climactic battle.
We've gotten word from the Wardens.
Have they found Gillenane?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
Rook, you made it. Good.
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon.
We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby.
That lair is a death trap. We need to lure her out to have any chance. So we challenge her, draw the dragon out into the open, then attack. Just you and me now.
Everyone, get ready!
Wardens! Ready ballistas!
The little blue avatar, little like.
Wait for it.
Come on. Come on.
Hit the wings! Force her to land! Second detachment! Flank on the walls! Let's go!
Oh, okay, just transition the gameplay? Okay.
Press the attack! Bring that first one down!
Vaughn!
Gillenane.
Consume their flesh! Shatter their bones! Your battle is already lost!
Dragon Age. Not really my cup of tea, but
This isn't the
shout out
Bureau's
to
first
everybody
time
that
in
like
Bright
it.
Falls.
Epic Games. What
The
we got?
FBC's research department set up a facility. The Lake House. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, I would have just kept on driving.
Gears of War? Oh, Alloway. Oh, okay. Cause I heard some Microsoft games coming to PlayStation. I was about to say. Okay. I like Alloway.
The firearm!
Hitman. Okay.
Few know the truth. I stood with Cain and my brethren until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
The fate of this world was preordained in an instant.
What madness is this?
Am I so changed?
I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold. The future has always been written.
So far, this ain't it right now. Only seem like one game I like so far.
Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered arrives December 10th, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the first game's release.
You sure we can't just do the same?
Games from the original PlayStation era also inspired Fear the Spotlight from Blumhouse Games. It brings atmospheric polygonal scares to PS5 and PS4 on October 22nd.
just go home, Viv. I'm happy here. So happy.
At last, we've returned to our ancestral land, Agasba.
Build villages and nurture vast ecosystems in Towers of Agasba. This colorful world includes unique creatures, a peculiar cast of characters, and also allows you to invite other players to visit your island. Towers of Agasba launches into early access this November. Up next, Epic Games brings a split-screen mode to LEGO Fortnite this October.
LEGO Fortnite.
This feature enables friends and family to explore the world and build villages together while playing on the same PS5 or PS4. And in other Fortnite news, the new Fortnite Limited Edition DualSense wireless controller arrives later this year, with pre-orders starting October 3rd. Visit PlayStation blog for more details. Next, it's 1 versus 1,000 in Dynasty Warriors Origins. And
Dynasty
Games
Warriors
is ready to share the release date. Let's take a look.
I was just talking about this. They on like
Guardian
Dynasty and the
of
Warriors
Peace.
number 50 right
You
now.
have crossed paths with men who may one day bring about order. Until then, you must adapt to the chaos and find a way to survive. So choose your path wisely. Go forth and learn what it means to be a hero.
You claim to strive for justice, but have no way to achieve it. Tearing down the system without providing an alternative is mere wanton destruction.
I don't know how bad though.
The die has been cast. All that remains is to see this through.
January 17, 2025.
I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing. It's burned into my mind.
Capcom, okay. These would be
So,
good.
Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
The Guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
This forest is amazing.
My fur isn't built for this kind of weather.
That's causing the water currents to surge too.
This is its territory.
Monster Hunter?
And we're intruders.
Yeah.
Ours. You respect. Why don't they just put the meat down? Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
after? The White Wraith.
Down there. Someone's in trouble.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
What is that thing? An extinct species.
You're a hunter. You've got a weapon, and you do nothing? Give it to me, and
Okay. That was the best trailer so far. Hands down. I'm not really a big Monster Hunter guy, but I respect the game. I played a little bit of it. I do like it, but that was the best one.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの辻本です。本作の発売日が2025年2月28日世界同日発売に決定いたしました。本日より順次予約を開始しますので、ぜひご予約いただければと思います。プレイステーションストアでご予約いただいた方限定の特典として、プレイステーション5でご覧いただけるデジタルミニアートブックをご用意します。9月26日の23時からはTGS2024 カプコンオンラインプログラムを放送いたします。それでは引き続きモンスターハンターワイルズの情報にご注目ください。またお会いしましょう。
That's not too far away. Okay.
Whoa, look at those chompers! Okay, trail spots aren't cheap, so let's get started. A hunter with a mysterious past and her very heroic friends are all that stands in the way of an unspeakable evil. Join them as they explore, hunt, collect wacky outfits, and decorate their village. Nailed it. This is awesome. But wait, there's more. With the digital deluxe edition, you get this exciting blue roller thing. And snazzy costumes, like the Shadow Stalwart outfit. And this, I don't know what that is. That or that. Or why they're climbing in that cannon. But look how much fun they're having. Come and join the party in Mother's Heart. Phew, got it all in.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I forgot to mention the pre-order.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. We are so excited for everyone to get their hands on LEGO Horizon Adventures when it launches on November 14th. And Aloy has more good news on the horizon. Aloy's original adventure, Horizon Zero Dawn, is being remastered for PS5 and PC by Guerrilla and Nixxes.
It's a good looking game.
Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered includes more than 10 hours of re-recorded conversation mocap and countless graphical improvements that bring the game
I knew a remaster was coming. I'm not really mad at this one though.
This new version of Horizon Zero Dawn will arrive October 31st, and anyone who owns the original PS4 version of the game will be able to upgrade to the new PS5 version for $9.99.
Should be free, but
Visit
whatever.
PlayStation blog for more details and watch the full trailer to see all the enhancements to Aloy's epic quest. New content is on the way to the action-packed world of Stellar Blade. A new photo mode lets players set up the perfect picture with your choice of poses, expressions, and filters. And Stellar Blade's original soundtrack, featuring over 180 songs from the game, is available on select streaming services starting today. But that's not all. Sci-fi worlds collide in the Stellar Blade and Nier Automata collaboration, coming to Stellar Blade later this year. Now let's talk about what's ahead for PlayStation Plus. First, your monthly games for October are WWE 2K24, Dead Space, and Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. These will be available to all PlayStation Plus members starting October 1st.
Okay.
Meanwhile, our library of PlayStation classics continues to grow, with 2 more fan favorites from the original PlayStation arriving later this year: Blood Omen Legacy of Kain and Capcom's Dino Crisis.
Oh, Dino Crisis.
Naughty Dog fans know
Dino
September
Crisis.
26th is The Last of Us Day, and we're celebrating by adding the critically acclaimed PS5 hit The Last of Us Part 1 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog this Thursday.
I should have been did that. Is this the end of the show?
Hi everyone, I'm Mark Cerny. We recently revealed the newest addition to the PlayStation 5 family, PS5 Pro, alongside several games showcasing the superior frame rates and improved graphics that the new console makes possible. With PS5 Pro, developers have access to 3 key improvements: an upgraded GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling that combine to bring developers closer to realizing their unique vision. We're excited for players to get their hands on PlayStation 5 Pro when it launches this November. But in the meantime, here's a look at some of the games that are being enhanced for the new console, including a few titles that we're revealing for the very first time today.
This is the time of our lives. This is the time of our lives. This is the time of our
I'm not really impressed right now, to be real.
We are beyond the edge of Japan.
Hold on.
People come north to disappear. But you are hunting. And now, every Ronin here is after you. Still think you're the hunter?
crazy. Damn. Gosh, that looks tough, bro. I love Ghost of Tsushima, boy. Ooh. Okay, that was the best trailer. So Monster Hunter is second now. That was the best one. Yeah, that's tough. Glad to see that one. I was wondering if they was working on the game. Okay. So that's it. That's gonna wrap up the conference. Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Beyond. We just got the PlayStation State of Play, and we're going to break it all down here on Beyond, IGN's PlayStation podcast. I'm your host, Akeem. Joining me to break it all down, we got Brian Altano, Jada Griffin, and Nick Limon. Welcome, Beyond.
What is going on, Beyond? What a show.
What a show, indeed. And we're going to break down every single bit and piece of it, but I think the main thing, the first thing we should talk about is definitely the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. Of course, that game was a smash hit when it came out, like at the height of the pandemic back in 2020 in July. Mm-hmm. And it's not called Ghost of Tsushima, Nick. It's you know how to pronounce these words properly.
Ghost of Yote. Yote.
Yeah. So what were our thoughts?
Ain't nobody can say that right.
Northern Japan, so like Hokkaido area, and since we are beyond Tsushima now, it makes me think like, how much of Japan are we actually going to get to explore? Like, the northern Japan's very snowy, very mountainous and things like that. So yeah, really exciting setting. And it looks like our main character is a Ronin, perhaps, who can dual wield, maybe a wolf companion. It looks amazing.
Also, out 2025. I was hoping we would get
this trailer saved the show low key. Like overall, I give like the show like a C.
Save.
It was only two that really caught my eye.
Games. Like we were like stuck inside and being able to just like travel around these open world fields and sunsets and snows, and it was just so gorgeous, so much fun, so awesome. And then the PS5 came out. It got the sort of Monkey Island DLC, and then it got some patches and stuff like that. But mostly that game's kind of been. It's been done and dusted and kind of in, off to the side. It's a classic. It's awesome. But I kept waiting to be like, what is next from Sucker Punch? I can't wait to see what they do next on dedicated PS5 hardware and now PS5 Pro hardware. This is the kind of thing that made me immediately go, okay, yeah, now you're twisting my arm on getting a PS5 Pro. Like the shots in this trailer, especially, oh man, that one shot of the mountain was just like so cool.
It illustrates the scale. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Dude, yeah, it just immediately gave me goosebumps. Like I cannot wait for this game. This is exactly why I play video games. Games like this. Like this is what it's all about. Looked incredible.
It's also like perfect timing. It's perfect timing with this game because I did a quick search. Ghost of Tsushima takes place in 13th century Japan, whereas this looks like it's taking place in 17th century. So nearly 400 years later, and one of the big shows that came out this year was Shogun, which takes place very near the end of the Sengoku era of Japan. So we are seeing a Japan that is slowly inching towards modernization. So I think we're gonna see some like gunfire weapon, like some like black powder gunpowder and stuff like that. So if you watch Shogun and you want more of that, this looks like it's going to be in that same vein, which is very exciting.
I really liked how they did the interior sections there too. Like
that shot looked crazy.
That bar like restaurant situation there looked great. What were you saying, Jada?
Oh, I was just saying, I don't even know what to say. You guys have like covered all the great points about this game. It looks fantastic. It totally makes sense now with Nick's point about it being, basically 400 years later, while we're getting a new character. I know a lot of people were very attached to Jin Sakai, and especially, us that, love to go take a little soak in the, the little baths and just take a little bath out there and reflect on things. It'll be interesting to see how they handle that. But yeah, like the wolf looks fantastic. I can't wait to see how that works into gameplay. I think there were so many elements where in Tsushima there was dual guards you were trying to take out, and they, Jin had the ability to kind of take out multiple people quickly, but this kind of looks like they're going to give you almost like what we got with Nyx out of Star Wars Outlaws, where you can kind of split the attention and kind of do that. So like, I'm all about having those little friendly familiars, little buddies, little wolf bud that's just going to be gnawing the crap out of people. It's going to be great.
You get an attack wolf, and it will probably have its own skill tree and everything. You can train it to do cool
that sounds about right.
All people, I'm so in on that. Like, I didn't even need that element, but sure, that's icing on the cake on top of everything else. Like, God, the original, I played like half of the original game in the Kurosawa mode, and so the second we saw this black and white footage, I was like, it's back. Ghost is back. Where this is it. This is all over again. Like they nailed that film grade, that black and white, like the high contrast and everything. And then they cut to these full color shots with the blood on the snow, and the wolf comes out, and I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? Like this was one of my favorite surprises of the year by far. This was I wanted the big one more thing to be Bloodborne. It wasn't. We'll keep that summoning circle going. Especially when Mark Cerny was kind of like, all right, here's all the stuff coming to PS5 Pro. But most of this presentation today like didn't really mention the Pro until the last few minutes really. And then seeing this, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be one of those games you're gonna want.
Yeah, that was smart putting this game to kind of show off the Pro.
It's pricey, doesn't come with a disc drive. I'm still annoyed about a couple of things there, but
I still think it's too much.
There's a couple of reasons to get that thing, aren't they?
Yep.
I mean, that shot of running through the fields with all the horses and everything, like that just looks so gorgeous. Just we're watching it fed back like non-natively, how it's going to look on our consoles. Like it's going to look even better when we're playing it. Like I cannot wait. Like.
And it's super evocative of like that horse shot. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the kind of opening of the game, because if you remember at the original Ghost of Tsushima, the kind of late title card is Jin riding through the like the meadow, running his hands through the crops and whatnot. And it's evoking a very similar vibe, and it looks stunning, and as Brian said, it looks like a reason to own a PS5 Pro. I'm assuming better resolution and better frame rate overall, so sign me up, because unfortunately I am a graphics snob through and through.
So then I guess Brian, I know we talked about this. I believe it was it just last week we talked about, or was it 2 weeks ago? We talked about the PS5 Pro, and I know you were on the fence. Well, you said no, you weren't going to do it. You weren't going to get it. But now with this game, and of course, coupled with the fact that they're producing a fair amount of, I guess, grayscale 30th anniversary PS5 Pros, are you going to get it now? Like, what's your stance on it now?
You can do it. You can call me out. Like I was I was on the fence on the Pro, and then the wave of nostalgia came over with the 30th anniversary PS1 colors, and I was like, man, now I'm setting a timer on my alarm on my phone to try and get that. If it doesn't happen, whatever. If it sells out, because they're only making like 12,000 of them or something stupid like that. Like, it's honestly dumb that they're not making more of those. I'm going to continue to call them out while also shaking my credit card at them.
And I got to say, while this was an impressive one more thing, I was hoping that they were actually going to reveal the pricing for that 30th anniversary as like the one more thing. Like, just drop it real quick. It's $1,200, and then just in the show.
They'll get you when
it's going to be expensive.
You logged in a PlayStation Direct at 6 a.m. or whatever. You got your credit card information already in there, and then you just go, oh, God damn it! You push
it's gonna be one of those like reveal price at checkout. You just put it in the cart, and then when you get there, like, oh well, I'm already 80% of the way there. Guess I'll just drop this $1,200. Why not?
A little Mark Cerny's going to pop up and be like, you didn't say the magic word. Like, it's going to be one of those. It'll be torture. But either way, this is like you need software to sell systems, right? You need not only stuff that people can play this November, but stuff that's going to entice them to want to buy something that is going to be future proofed. And obviously, we know that stuff is coming. But I'll be honest with you, like a lot of this generation, as a PlayStation fan, has felt sort of repetitive. You know, like there's been a couple of like bangers, and many of them have been ported to PC or and like they're one of their biggest games this fall is a Horizon game that's coming to Switch, right? Like, and then we see stuff like Horizon Zero Dawn remastered and like remastered. There was this rumor of like a Days Gone remastered, and I was like, I need to know what Sucker Punch is working on. I need the next thing. I don't want to play The Last of Us Part 2 again. I don't really need to play Days Gone or Horizon again. I'm good on those things. Bloodborne, different story, obviously, because come on, it's 9 years. It's 9 years old, and it's like sub 30 FPS. Bring that boy back. But seeing the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, one of the greatest games of the last decade, makes me so happy, and it makes me go, okay, finally a new game.
Yeah. I'm glad they showcased this. But you mentioned we are getting a few remasters. They showed off a handful of remasters. We're getting, of course, the Horizon remaster. We're getting Lunar remastered. That collection. I know, Nick, you were super excited for that one. And of course, we're getting the Piece to Resistance, which was already revealed in leaks. The Legacy of Kain 1 and 2 remastered, which I believe that's a bit of a blind spot for some of us here. I don't know,
Ghost conversation. They're probably not gonna wrap up everything for me. I don't care nothing about nothing else.
Legacy of Kain games are one of my one of the favorite franchises for my partner. So I know he's excited about it, and so I'll get to experience that joy through him watching him play it. I played a little bit of them back in the day, but it was so long ago, I don't even remember if I finished them because of how old those games are. So I'm really excited for a chance to actually go through and update my knowledge base on these games. It's sad that we're not going to get the other ones are just coming to the
Alright, so that's gonna wrap up everybody. Everything. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, join the family with the Sacrifice TV Gaming. Let me know what y'all think of the show. Me personally, I think it was just okay. I think that Monster Hunter was a good game that they showed. They kind of shine some light a little bit, and also they showed Ghost. But there's really two highlights that I've seen of the whole conference. So I definitely like to know what y'all think, and definitely drop them in the comments below. And until next time, I see y'all.
You don't really
Peace.
see anymore. I think the last time we saw something.